And thank you, Father Jenkins. And now, for our first guest on this year's Notre Dame Day, I hope you guys are ready for this. Carrie K. Shibata is the Chief of Police at NDPD, and Paul Foley serves as their manager for outreach and engagement, as well as the handler and caregiver for our very special guest here today. And Carrie and Paul, first of all, welcome to Notre Dame Day. Can we please introduce our friend here?
Yes, definitely. This is Órla. She is NDPD's first therapy dog.
We are very happy. A lot of people snapping photos around here. And Carrie K., first of all, can you tell us a little bit about what's the purpose of a therapy dog?
Órla is here to be a calming presence and a comfort to our students, faculty, and staff in whatever situation they're in. Maybe they're interacting with us because they've been a victim of a crime. Maybe they're just having a stressful day and need a study break. Órla is here to provide that presence.
And Paul, what makes a good therapy dog, other than being cute?
Yes, definitely calmness, being very sociable and very obedient.
Absolutely. And why is a therapy dog program something that is so important, so good to have on a campus like the University of Notre Dame?
So our students come to us, it may be their first time away from home, maybe the first time away from their own furry friends, and they also, they may experience mental health crises or have had trauma in their lives, either before they came or after they came to Notre Dame. And so Órla can help reduce their stress in those situations and help them be able to interact and go through the things that they need to go through.
And I understand she has already been so popular. And Carrie K., as I understand it, you're currently fundraising to add another dog to the program. How much are you trying to raise, and what is that money used for? And most importantly, how can people donate?
So we're trying to raise $15,000. That's the cost of purchasing a therapy dog and the training, which is almost a year for full training for the dog. So that's what that cost covers. And people can donate by
scanning the QR code.
Scanning the QR code or going to Notre Dame Day at nd.edu.
And tell us more about her training specifically. How much training does a therapy dog need? You talked about maybe it's a year-long process. So talk kind of about the timeline.
So it depends on the dog. We started out right as a puppy, but it can take between maybe 12 months to 18 months, and currently she's nearing the end of her training.
How do you know when she's at the end of the training?
You'll know when she becomes she'll be very sociable with the community, and she has that idea of being very obedient too.
All right, well, let's talk about impact. So Carrie K., if you can talk a little bit more about Órla's impact so far on campus.
So she's already in high demand, and if people see her walking across campus, they want to come up and meet her. She has interacted with students who've won a visit for her in a raffle, and other like Moreau classes have invited her to come visit. Can you talk a little more, Paul?
Yes. So just interacting, just getting around very high population areas with students, faculty, staff, and they all gravitate to her very well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I totally believe that.
Yes.
And Paul, if you could talk a little bit more about what is required of a therapy dog owner. Is there a special way that you handle her?
Yes, so there are two things involved. Patience is big, and obedience. So those are very big. Patience, being very obedient, and you yourself being sociable too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have one really important question.
Yes.
Can I pet her?
You may pet her,
It is
please.
killing me.
Yes,
I'm
go
like
for it.
a foot away.
Yes.
And so what typically is the process? What's proper kind of protocol when students or faculty or staff do approach her?
Yeah, just that they ask, that if they could pet her, and I will never shy away from that. She's always welcome to be petted. She's out there, so definitely ask, and you shall receive.
Yeah, and she absolutely loves it. I just want to say thank you guys so much. You're going to have to stick around for a while for all the students and everyone around, because she is just such a blessing to have. And again, I want to thank you both for being here, for providing this service to the university community. Remember, follow the link to donate and raise funds in order to give Órla a friend. I've already done that myself. You should go ahead and do it as well.